PPS के lecture में we will do another program for switch case. So the program will be find greatest among two number, comma, three numbers, two numbers, three numbers, and four numbers. Okay. So this is the program. We'll start with the code in hash include stdio.h. अभी तक हमने क्या किया था, इन ऑपरेशंस को इफ एल्स के थ्रू परफॉर्म किया था और हर ऑपरेशन के लिए एक डिफरेंट प्रोग्राम लिखा था. बट दिस टाइम वी विल add those comparisons in different cases and we'll execute whichever case we want. Okay, so we'll start with variables. N is for selecting choice a comma b comma c comma d for 4 different numbers. Okay, and we'll scan them. The first printf into the choice, enter the choice. Okay, स्कैन करवाएंगे n को, स्कैन f परसेंट n सॉरी परसेंट d ampersand n. Okay, and will input the 4 numbers, क्योंकि हमारे पास 2 नंबर को चूज़ करना है, उनमें ग्रेटेस्ट बताना है, 3 नंबर को चूज़ करना है, उनमें ग्रेटेस्ट बताना है, और 4 नंबर को चूज़ करना है और उनमें ग्रेटेस्ट बताना है. तो ये चारों नंबर हमको इनपुट कराने की ज़रूरत है. So we will write a printf statement for entering the choice. Okay, enter the 4 numbers. Okay, and we'll write a scanf statement for scanning or taking input from user, %d will scan ampersand a comma ampersand b comma ampersand c comma ampersand d. Let me check if it is scanning or not. Okay, first thing we will write a printf. कई बार एक साथ scanf नहीं वर्क कर रहा है, तो we have a alternative for it. So I'll just check कि ये नंबर जो हैं, शायद आपके साथ भी ऐसा हो, 4 डिजिट्स आप एक साथ स्कैन कराना चाहेंगे तो शायद वो ना करें. तो ऐसे केस में क्या सोल्यूशन है. सो आई जस्ट चेक वंस कि वो चारों को स्कैन कर रहा है कि नहीं. ओके, देन वी हैव टू सेव इट. आई यूज़ gr.cs, you know, gr, let's see, grn. Okay, gcc grn.c ऑब्जेक्ट फाइल बनाएगा grn. ओके, grn 4, enter the 4 numbers 2 3 4 5. ओके, स्कैन कर रहा है 4 नंबर्स को. विल स्टार्ट विथ स्विच केस, tch switch 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 n case 1. विल स्टार्ट विथ इफ स्टेटमेंट. एक printf स्टेटमेंट देते हैं केस को डिफाइन करने के लिए. ओके, तो केस 1 में हम क्या कर रहे हैं, ग्रेटेस्ट अमंग 2 numbers. Okay, greatest among 2 number. We'll check if a is greater than b. Printf printf a is greater else b is greater. Okay, so we'll update this, b is greater. Break statement is very important, not mandatory but important, so हम लोग लिखेंगे उसे. केस 2 होगा हमारा, जिसमें we will find greatest among three numbers. Okay, three numbers. We'll start with if block. If a is greater than b and a is greater than c. जब a दोनों नंबर से बड़ा होगा तो we can state a is greater else. if लेटर लगेगा तो else again we have to give a test expression. b is greater than a and b is greater than c. When v is greater than both the numbers, then only we can say, then only we can check कि b is greater among all the three number. Else condition में we not, else last condition में we need not to give any test expression, because only c is left. If all the two condition falls apart, then c will be printed as greater. Okay, so this program is this case will check greatest among three number, and इसके लिए भी हमको एक break statement देना पड़ेगा. Then we'll go for case number 3, and this will find greatest among four numbers. So we'll update this greatest among four numbers. Okay, फोर नंबर्स हमने इनपुट करा रखे हैं और ये कंपेयर करेगा फर्स्ट कंडीशन, व्हेन a is greater than all the three numbers, then a is greater, b is greater, and b is greater than all the three numbers, that is a c d. Then in the final block we will have again a if block. If c is greater than a and b is greater, c is greater than b and c is greater than d. When c is greatest among all the three numbers, then c is greater, and we'll have a final else block. And if all these three conditions are not true, then the code will simply say d is greater. Okay, so this is how we will find greatest among four number, and will last, at the last we have to mention default, and I'll write a printf statement, print f. This is the end of program. You can give any statement. Default is just for checking if it is the break for default. Okay, so we will check this code if it is executed correctly or not. Okay, so first thing, switch has no block, so I'll put a block in switch, and it is okay. Now it is okay. We'll save it. It is okay. Enter your choice. 1. We'll enter all the number 2, 3, 4, 5. Let us do one thing. I'll erase this one, because this was just to check कि हमारा number input हो रहा है कि नहीं. I'll save it so that it can be clear. We'll add \n so that the statement goes in next line. Okay, here also let us see output console. Enter number choice number 1. I have to take all the four numbers, but it is comparing only A and B. So let us check C 3 and 1 3 4. It will check greatest among two number 1 and 3. Okay, now we'll go for choice number 2. We'll enter three numbers 3 4 5 and 1. C is greater. Okay, 1 3 4 5 means 3 is 6 is greater, and we'll execute case 3 3 4 5 7. So greatest among 4, D is greater. Okay, so the code is executing happily. Now you can use this code for your lab program, because there's a lab number for lab number 3. It is asked that if else प्रोग्राम, तो if else के एग्जाम्पल में if else एंड स्विच केस दोनों के एग्जाम्पल में आप ये लिख सकते हैं. सो थैंक यू.